5 quick self-care resets that you can do right now, even with the kids around. I just want to take a moment and say, parenting is hard as fuck. Can we not run ourselves into the ground while we're at it? I mean, who even came up with the weird societal norm that parenting was just supposed to be unbearable and that's it? No other generation of parents went about it like this, which is probably a part of the reason why we're so caught up on perfection. But that's not what we need either. We need balance. And balance, through self-care and motherhood, is 100% achievable. Of course, once you get through the mental gymnastics, that is, mom guilt. The trick to self-care? Taking intentional, unapologetic action. No guilt, no shame. The thought is nice, but you don't need a full weekend getaway to reset. It's the little things. Most often, all you have are the small, consistent moments to save your sanity. When you build simple practices before stress strikes, you're giving yourself a toolbox of options to pick from when hit by the real deal. And in the end, you're teaching your brain that it's safe to care for yourself. Will you please give yourself permission to do so? Let's dive into 5 quick self-care resets that you can do right now, and they're all free 99. Mirror affirmations, because some days you need a pep talk from the only person who truly gets you. Before the chaos starts, speak over your own energy. Self-love mantras may feel silly at first, but they work. The science behind it is that affirmations help to retrain neural pathways through the concept of neuroplasticity. With repetition, your brain begins to recognize what you're affirming as reality, and then your actions follow. Try this. While you're moisturizing or brushing your teeth, say, "I am strong, I am worthy, I deserve peace." It's like programming your brain to face the day with confidence instead of dread. I spray painted one table and now I'm staring at everything else in my house like, you're next. Humans crave challenges. You know that table you've been meaning to spray paint? Or that business idea gathering dust? Start today. Engaging in a project you're passionate about taps into the flow state, an idea from psychologist Mahaley Singh, where focus and challenge create feelings of satisfaction and fulfillment. Progress gives your mind something constructive to focus on, especially when motherhood feels repetitive, as it typically does. Having something just for you gives your identity as a woman, outside of motherhood, room to breathe. It keeps your mind active and your spirit engaged. Big or small, creative or educational, just get started. Don't underestimate how fulfilling completion can feel. Alexa, add stare into space for 10 minutes to my morning routine. Rituals create anchors when life feels wild. Maybe it's your morning tea or coffee. Sip slowly, and breathe deeply. Want to build bigger or just healthier habits? Habit stacking, which gained popularity in James Clear's Atomic Habits, leverages existing habits to build new ones without requiring huge effort. Try habit stacking by pairing your new ritual with something you already do daily, like journaling while your coffee brews. I actually have a worksheet linked in the description for you if you'd like to practice. You know, Mother Badu said, write it on real paper with a real pen. If my kids can say no 48 times a day, so can I. Say no where you normally would bend over backwards for others. You just cringed, didn't you? I literally added this one because for whatever reason, boundaries seems to be the hardest things that we do for ourselves. First off, you do not need to explain every boundary. Just a simple, I can't this time, nope, no, nada, are also complete sentences. And here's the trick. If it feels like you're breaking a rule, well, that means you're doing it right. Choose one area today where you usually overextend yourself and simply say, I can't this time, not today. The scientific approach to this is that setting boundaries is a form of self-preservation that directly reduces chronic stress responses in the body. Every no that you give when it's needed is a yes to your peace, your energy, your emotional stability. Every small no protects your energy for what actually matters. Bonus pro tip, make sure you set boundaries with yourself also. I feel like that could be a whole nother topic for a video on its own, so let me know what you think. Coloring is cheaper than therapy, quieter than screaming, and less messy than baking. Ah yes, healing your inner child one doodle at a time. Honestly, you'll be shocked at how therapeutic coloring is when you haven't done it in years. You honestly forget how much you enjoy coloring when it's been so long since you last did. I sat down and colored some pages with my kids at the library, and I was so surprised at how much I had forgotten how much I loved coloring and being creative. It was so therapeutic, I honestly forgot that my kids were there with me. Sit down with your kids, or alone, and color. Heck, take it another step and join a Facebook group like I did. The science states that coloring has been shown in studies to reduce cortisol levels and engage the parasympathetic nervous system. Translation, it's going to chill that overstimulation right the freak out. Alright, what the heck, let's throw in a couple bonus resets. I'm not saying dancing solves everything, but have you ever seen someone sad while twerking? Recently, I've been getting way more into just dancing like nobody's watching, dancing with my kids, dancing alone. Not dancing in public, I'm not there yet, but literally one song can shift your whole mood. The science is that movement plus music triggers both physical endorphin releases and emotional regulation. A single 3-minute song can elevate your heart rate, shift your energy, and boost your mood. No fancy gym membership required. Self-care is letting a sitcom character make worse life choices than you for 22 minutes. Genre matters. I would say it's probably best to go for things that are nostalgic or funny, but you know you best. Anything that's going to spark joy in yourself, put it on, sit down, don't think about anything else. The science is that laughter, nostalgia, and those feel-good emotions activate dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, your brain's natural mood stabilizers. A quick tip is to let yourself get lost in something silly or lighthearted. It's free therapy. The goal, shift your mood and let your body relax. It's literally that simple. Self-care doesn't have to be complicated or expensive, I promise. It just requires one small decision at a time. Don't forget to download your habit stacking worksheet in the description. If you enjoyed these quick resets, don't forget to subscribe. More quick self-care hacks are coming your way right here on It's All Hype.